Our guest this morning is, we have two guests this morning. We have Miss Mary Childs of the Rotary Club of Maraval and Mr. Michael Lau Chutong, who is the music leader of Ilan Pali. And we are talking about Jazz Under the Stars. Yes, but we just saw Michel here, he won that race. What were your thoughts?
Oh, very, very excited, very thrilled.
Yeah, so many negative things happening, eh?
Yeah.
And you know, she came and she just made us so proud.
Mm-hmm.
It's always wonderful when they go out there and they really represent, you know.
Yeah. Right, so we're talking about Jazz Under the Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Charles?
Okay. Well, we started doing Jazz Under the Stars about 6 years ago. Let's say this is the 7th year, as part of our fundraising efforts for our projects. So it started as a small, you know, like over 80, 90 people, and it developed into a big thing with a lot with artists like Ilan Pali and a lot of other artists. And this year, we really went big. As you said, we have a tour this year, and we have Ilan Pali again, and we have the 2 chutney winners. This year, they're going to do Nigel Rojas and a few other guests. So we're really having a big event this year. So we hope to really do very well, you know.
And Mr. Chutong, we talk about Jazz Under the Stars. What can we expect?
Well, I've been involved with Jazz Under the Stars from the first show up till now. And it's always been a great setting for people who like to come out, who want to feel safe, who want to enjoy great music. There's always wonderful food. The ambience is beautiful, you know. So if you like good music and you want to contribute to a great cause, Rotary Club of Maraval has been doing a lot of great work in and around Trinidad and Tobago. Come out and support us on the 25th.
What work has the Rotary Club been doing?
Well, we have several projects. We have 2 with schools. One is that we got musical instruments to teach the children to play the guitar, the keyboard, pan, and they started their own little band, and we also started a choir and paid a music teacher to come in once a week and teach. So we want to expand that program to bring in more students. It's limited now, so we want to get more because we found that they really, really enjoy the music. They all want to get involved. Then we have the Rampanalgas, which is way up near Toko, where we've been supporting that program over the last 23 years. Started as a village corps where they do pickling and all that, and we also help the school. And one wonderful thing about the school is we have been so involved with them. The principal, we were talking about, you know, the performance of the student. And when she went there was 6, 7 years ago, she said their performance was so low. Like it was like 130 and it's supposed to be like about 500. So now they have reached to, the index have gotten to 300. So she said because of our input into the program, and you know, we bought a lot of literacy stuff, computers, and you know, to teach them, you know, to get along. And just recently we bought them some tablets. So which you want to buy more because the children are very excited, especially the SCA children, you know, to teach them. And you'd be surprised how they have gravitated to that, to learning the tablets, you know. So that's one. And then we have the Serval Life Center, which we teach. We do volunteers go to teach them once a week to cook, and so now we're going to start a garden, agricultural thing on this term, and it's going to be a real good way. The children will learn to plant food that they could now cook in the same cooking classes and things. So that's a big program we're going to start at the end of this month.
You see all these good things happening for these school children. Sometimes I wish, you know, I could go back to school and get some of these things as well. Yep. And the initiatives being put forward here by the Rotary Club is something that anybody would want to be part of because it is for the development of young people. We're talking about the school initiatives and how do you see it working?
And when you look at, again, music and then like sport with Michel Liahi, these are avenues that children can use for further development. And it's not just you know, physical, and so it's also mental development, you know, to really develop themselves, develop a love for music, develop a love for sport, outdoors, and keeping them away from other things that, you know, negative elements, you know. So the Rotary Club does a really great job of this, and it's done because of the support of the public that come to the events that the Rotary puts on, you know. The money is very important, the fundraising is very important, to continue to do these programs that benefit the children and the community as a whole, you know.
Yeah. And there is so much negativity across, not just Trinidad, but just across the world. You're just hearing all of these negativities. And now you have initiatives like these to encourage young people. And we talk about Jazz Under the Stars that can bring people together as well.
Definitely, definitely. And a lot of people who are jazz lovers, you know, have said that this is a wonderful, because of this setting, you know, on, you know, with trees and in the open, and we've been doing this, but we have another venue this year. We usually did it at Waterville, which is the O'Farrell's place, but we're doing it at Green Meadows this year. So it's a bigger, and so we are hoping that, you know, we can accommodate much more patrons, and so we are looking forward to really doing very well with this, with proud to continue, because I am the project chairperson, so of course this is a very special interest to me to continue. We also want to start a cricket team with the 4 Maraval schools. We just wait on the Ministry of Education to approve it, and we have Colin Board coming on board with us, and we're going to really, for primary school, this is at the primary school level, and that is really going to be a wonderful program.
How do you feel being part of this initiative?
Well, like I said, I've been here all of the years that the Rotary has put it on. It has become part of the jazz calendar, if you will. People look forward to it along with the other major events, jazz events that happen during the year. And it's always with a certain amount of pride that I do this particular show, because I know that the proceeds are going towards something beneficial, you know.
And Jazz Under the Stars is taking place on April 21st, Saturday, April 21st at Green Meadows in Santa Cruz. What time does it start?
It starts at 5.
5 o'clock.
It starts at 5.
5 to 10.
Yeah.
And 5 to 10 p.m. And tickets cost $350.
Yes.
Do you expect the turnout to be lower than previous years based on all of
we're hoping it's going to be much bigger. Not lower at all.
So
I mean,
high expectations.
we have bigger standards. I am hoping it will be double.
Yes, we've changed the venue to accommodate more people, because it has really grown over the years. And like I say, a lot of people look forward to coming to this event. And this year, there is Arturo Tapin, and he's a very big favorite here in Trinidad and Tobago. He draws crowds wherever he goes, you know. So we're expecting a bumper crowd this year. Definitely.
So you mentioned Arturo Tapin, Ilan Pauli, Nigel Rojas, Nival Chetlal, and Nishad, the CSM 2018 winners. Now, where can people get tickets?
Well, we have the Normandy, the bookstore. That's, at least that is the easiest access. And they have some phone numbers here you can call. And all members have tickets to sell. So they have been in lobbying with the various people, you know. We have in San Fernando at Wendy's, and we have at Mary Dalton's place, optical place in Arima. So,
and you can check online on Facebook. Just type in Jazz Under the Stars 2018, and all the information will come up, plus the numbers and the places to buy tickets.
So you can check out the Instagram page, Jazz Under the Stars 2018. Also the same line for Facebook. There's a WhatsApp number as well, 680-1068. And you can get all of the information there as it relates to that. Now the show time is 5 p.m. Gates open at 4 p.m.
Yes.
Parking is available at the venue, which is always a concern for people. So they get parking there.
Lots of parking.
A full bar and food on sale as well.
Yes.
Chairs available. Mats and coolers are allowed.
Yes.
And that's always nice. People love to bring their coolers and bring their chairs and they set up and they sip their wines, and you know, some of them have grapes and fruits, and it's always like I say, it's really wonderful ambience, wonderful people. It's very secure, you know, and great music. A wonderful evening out, well worth it.
Right. Okay, great. Thank you very much, Miss Mary Charles of the Rotary Club of Maraval, and Mr. Michael Lau Chutong of Elan Palais. Thank you both for joining us and telling us about Jazz Under the Stars.